Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Bad Boys: Ride or Die. As the newest sequel and fourth installment to everyone's favorite series of buddy cop action comedy films starring both Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, I have to say that I'm actually excited about this new sequel. I do, however, think that the title of this one should have been called Bad Boys for Life with a number 4 in the title, which is a huge missed opportunity, but what are we going to do? After much anticipation, I just got done watching this new sequel, and I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett as they both investigate corruption within the Miami PD when their late Captain Conrad Howard is posthumously accused of being involved with drug cartels, but a setup turns them into fugitives, forcing them to work outside the law in order to solve the case. Just as I expected, I had a lot of fun with this new sequel. It's a noticeable improvement over the third film from just a few years ago, but it's nowhere as great as the second movie, which is my personal favorite of the series. Regardless, I still love all these movies. Granted, it doesn't go without saying that this new sequel has its own fair share of issues, which of course I will get to later. Right now, I want to talk about the great things the movie has going for it that all include some great performances, explosive, exhilarating action scenes, neat looking cinematography, and some fun laughs. The best thing about this new movie, alongside the others in this series, is obviously both Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. They both have great chemistry together to keep us invested with these movies. Both of their performances are super fun and downright hilarious, making this sequel a delightfully entertaining action flick. Another surprise performance from a co-star that really caught me off guard would have to be Ray Seahorn. I'm sure that name may sound familiar because you may remember her Emmy-nominated performances from the hit television show Better Call Saul, the prequel to Breaking Bad. If you really enjoyed her in that show, you're going to love her in this new Bad Boys sequel. As a staple to the Bad Boys films, the action scenes are another thing that makes these movies so damn fun to watch. Just like the other movies, this sequel has a lot of shootouts that are intense and super satisfying to watch, making this movie an adrenaline-fueled, no-holds-barred action flick that feels like it never lets up. Some of the action scenes in this movie may be a bit over the top, but I don't care. That's why I love these movies to begin with. I do want to say that this is a really good looking movie. There is a lot of interesting camera work involved that really wowed me, whether it be drone shots, wide angle shots, and also this part in the movie where it switches from showing the actor to a first person point of view. How they achieved this effect was really cool, with the way they mounted a revolving camera rig on Will Smith himself, where he can manually revolve the camera himself. If that doesn't impress you, then I don't know what will. Anyways, there's a lot of great use of Miami's scenery. I love the neon color grading during the nighttime scenes, and I also simply enjoyed how most of the film shots were framed. Martin Lawrence carries this movie for sure, and I do love the movie's sense of humor, don't get me wrong, but at some point it just wound up becoming a little too goofy for my liking. It's one thing if the comedy was done sparingly, but in the end, it was overbearing. When it comes to the writing, let's just say it's a little bit less than desirable. The whole movie itself is super predictable, and you can see the plot twist coming from a mile away. I don't know how else to say this, but I think the movie is a bit derivative as it borrows a lot of elements from other movies. I'm not going to go down the list and name them all, but sure enough, they're there. Other than that, I still had a great time with this movie. Overall, Bad Boys: Ride or Die is a thrilling and exciting action flick that delivers on all fronts with a nice return to form. Even with its issues, this sequel is undeniably enjoyable to say the least. If anything, this movie is a good chunk above average at best. I give this movie a B+. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up my real reviews.